Greetings, I am Ellen Pullins, and I am the professor for EMBA 6470, which is the Global Business Trip. And before we start, yes, I am incredibly aware of how lucky I am to get to be the one who leads the Global Business Trip, but we'll talk more about the class later. So just a quick background, I have about 6 years of industrial experience in commercial food equipment, predominantly in the sales space, and then decided that I wanted to go back and get a PhD. I had a strong interest in professional sales and a strong interest in international marketing. So I did a PhD program at the Ohio State University, and I chose University of Toledo partly because both of those programs existed in one department, the Department of Marketing and International Business, but also because of the culture of innovation. It's not lost on me that this is called the College of Business and Innovation, and that is a very unique aspect. You don't find that anywhere else. I think we live that too, and I was partly brought in to develop the sales program, which at the time didn't exist anywhere else and was an incredibly unique aspect. And so from there, I've gotten engaged more and more with the international side, in both my research and my teaching. I love it. I'm passionate about both of those things, and feel very fortunate to be engaged with this class. This class itself is described as one in which you have an opportunity to learn about business practice from senior executives in both multinationals and SMEs in other countries, while at the same time expanding your cultural awareness and sensitivity. And so I really let that shape sort of how we put the trips together and how I teach the class. We tend to choose locations that you probably wouldn't go to on vacation, but where business is really kind of happening, or it's a space where it's growing or unique things are going on. And I also try to put contrast together. So for example, we did a trip where we went to Finland, Estonia, and Russia. And Estonia is incredibly high tech and innovative, and Russia is Russia. So there was a lot of contrast for the students in going there. The last couple of years we went to Chile and Peru. Chile is very forward, very European. Peru is an amazing place, but at the same time struggles with some different third world types of issues that are going on, some issues of corruption, some infrastructure barriers, and so forth. So a lot of contrast between those two things, and we like to do that. At the same time, I try to pick projects that are very applied and very relevant that really get you engaged. So when we go to the countries, we meet with a lot of different individuals who can talk about different industries. We do tours of clinics or tours of factories. We get a lot of chance to just really get in there and get exposure. But also, as we move through the class in terms of our preparation, and then on the ground, on the trip, I try to bring in consulting projects, case studies, meetings and learning opportunities with EMBA programs locally. So we've done all of those things. A quick example, we did a case study about a winery, and we got to read the Stanford case and do it in class, and then we met via Skype with the owner to talk a little bit about some of the ideas we had, ask a lot more questions, and then we were able to take it in Chile and present to the C-suite team there the kind of thinking that we had about what they should do in that case. We did a consulting project for a gentleman in Peru who won World's Best Chocolate in 2018, and he was trying to expand his reach and marketing of his chocolate, and so we did that and then met with him and had a chocolate tasting and a factory tour, and then presented him with some of our suggestions and ideas and numerous other applied types of cases and opportunities like that. So that should give you kind of a sense. I see myself as a facilitator to help you all share your own knowledge, to bring in these experts, to help you to network in with them, and to give you as much variety and exposure as possible to really doing international business in various types of settings and growing that cultural sensitivity. Fun fact about myself, I think it's really relevant to what we're talking about. I love to travel. So I have actually been to 50 states and 44 countries. And I love to share those experiences with people, and I'm sure that I will bring some of that into the classroom as well. I really look forward to seeing you, hopefully in the near future, hopefully as a student in this program. And just on behalf of everyone who's teaching in the program and the entire College of Business and Innovation, welcome.